lads, welcome to the Puggle channel. Today we are back on F1 2021 and today I am back on, I've already said that, I keep forgetting this. Anyway, I'm driving around Mexico and I must say Mexico was, well, it was Mexico. Yeah, and this is my first lap of quali. I did a bit of practice before. I was dreading this section here of turns 4 and 5 and into 6. I could just never get the car slowed down, or I couldn't get the gearbox to want to like me. Yeah. Or either just me clicking in the wrong gears. That normally works. Through turns 7 to 11 were quite hard, especially with the well, everything with no weight transfer. Actually, no, a lot of weight transfer. Yeah, that is how my car works. As much transfer as possible. It's mostly body roll. Anyway, this is the first lap. Coming around the final corner. One of the, I think, best corners. Across the line. Alright. Admittedly, I'm lost. But there is no but to this. The second lap, I'm nearly doing 210 down the straight. Really shows the engine is performing its best. With the aerodynamics putting in its part. Did I get the engine upgrade at this part? I don't really remember.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Anyway, down the second straight. So, the first sector, mostly straights. Everything good for my car. Essentially, my car is basically from America. It can only go in a straight line and sometimes turn left. Anyway, the first sector, we got a green sector. And the second sector, I think it's second sector, it's green. I'm so far in good time. I've aced turn 7 to 11. Down the third DRS zone. Into the little chicane. This is quite hard. I could never find the right gear. It says second, but third is where I can get the power, and I have little wheel spin. I don't know. Across the line.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and will start from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, Tsunoda and Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Perez, Russell, Mick Schumacher, Robert Schwartzman and Nicholas Latifi, Mazepin, Ocon, Vettel and Wang. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Now, for 5 red lights, I was a second behind everyone else on the point. 5 red lights! And away we go! It was it was reasonable. It was a reasonable start. Now, the plan here was to send it down the inside, but Ocon took the space. I can see my teammate up in front of me. I can see he's having trouble. I braked because, you know, thought that was going to go wrong. Now, I thought about sending it down the inside of Latifi, but he really covered the inside. And now for the outside, for the inside, again, get around Vettel, brilliant move. Now, my teammate is in front of me, and he started P17. He should be up the road. He's a good driver. He always does reasonably P17, but he seems really slow. And I got confirmation that my teammate had a collision and lost his end plate. So I mean, to be fair, he did play the same game. You can see he's right now, he's a second behind, he's losing so much time, but he's also got Vettel behind him, which is pushing him further, which causes less of a stress on me against Vettel. Yes, that is some good team play. Anyway, Vettel's got around him, so I can't big him up that much. Latifi's had a little moment, and I've had a big moment where I can't have any grip out of any of the last corners. Right. We move second lap. I'm gaining on Latifi. My teammate's in the pit, going to change his wing.
Robert is in the pits. Robert
Gaining, using the ERS, using a lot of ERS. Down the inside. It was a good move, blocked him off. Had no chance of catching back up. Good move. Is Latifi gonna come back? I don't think he is. He's a bit far. He's a bit far. I left the door open. But too far. Too far open. Now I've just got Russell. Russell is the next target. And you can see that Mazepin in front of him is on a different strategy, so he will be quicker. But Mazepin will also have a lot worse of a second stint. He'll feel like a bit slower. Because obviously here we are mediums and the rest of us will be on softs. And Latifi's on a bold one. Odds presumed to softs. You never know, he could be on.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you
Anyway, now the DRS is open, lap 3.
And in the DRS zone.
I don't have DRS, but I am gaining. The straight line speed of this car is good. Down the inside, yes I am. Down the inside, Russell gives a bit of room. I leave him the room for the down, but I squeezed them off enough to leave me alone. Anyway, move to lap 4. Here comes Russell back. Down the inside, doors open, don't want to squeeze him out, no damage. Clean racing. He's still there, I'm still here as well. I'm drifting through there. Me and Russell having a ding-dong battle right here. All the way, now we got Vettel catching. He's right there, on my outside. In a very painful place. Little lag. If Vettel's going to send it down the inside, am I going to send it down the inside? No. Too much of a wing loss, nearly. Moment. And I'll brake late, left the door for Latifi, and now I'm doing as bad as my teammate.
Box.
But now we are on lap 9, a few laps in front. The pit box is open. We also have Vettel. There he is. Gone around the outside. Decent move with the DRS. I let him through because, you know, I'm going to fight him, but I'm not going to say about that on the inside. Because I'll just overshoot and probably break my wing. And once again, when you get the DRS on the first straight, you get the DRS on the second straight. So, a little bit annoying, but oh well. We've also got Latifi gaining. Now, at this point, I think I've finally grasped that third gear through the turns 4, 5, and 6 was the best for me. I got enough revs to like kick, but then also enough revs to not spin. Which doesn't really make sense now think about it. Anyway, this is my in lap, and we have Vettel and Latifi pressurizing. Obviously, Latifi's going to be going for longer than us, because that would just be stupid if he wasn't. And Vettel is going out for one more lap, whereas I am going in. There goes, there they both go. Now, is this going to be a good pit stop? It should be a good pit stop. Trying to gauge on how much time I lose from my teammates. He is 20 odd seconds.
Go.
Maybe more than 20. Anyway, that's a 2.1 pit stop. It's very good from our team. And here comes my teammate.
Speed now. Let's get some heat
There he
into those
is.
tires.
Ah, there he is. Those tyres will be very worn by now. He's been running on them since the first lap. No, the second lap. Anyway, now I got my teammate in front of me, and I'm desperately trying to get past him. Like, DRS. I don't want to use too much DRS on him. It's just a waste. Then it does come back, but you know, it's a waste. Because I can see the battle I want. I got Russell in front of my teammate. and Giovinazzi, who is on hards. So that should be an easy battle. But my teammate is just... He's defending from me. This is ridiculous. I'm his boss. And he's not letting me through. This is a good run through the last sector. Entering the last sector now. I've had to use a bit of ARS. See if I could make him realise. But no, he's still really holding the door. He's forcing the door closed. Like, I could not be any closer. I'm practically pushing him, and there he goes for a second pit stop. Them soft tyres really didn't want him. There you go. The effort that my teammate put, holding Vettel behind, taking the effort out of his tyres to get me in front of him. Teamwork makes always the dream work. And they are 2 seconds behind. Latifi there. Russell is the main target. 3 seconds up the road because of my teammate holding me back. They are further ahead, but they're all battling with an Alfa Romeo, Russell and Mazepin. But I've had a little twitch, letting Latifi and Vettel both catch up. This is not going well. There are 7 laps. I am very slow through the second sector. There's a lot of turns. The cardboard box is just not meant to go through turns. But you can see in front that Mazepin has dropped off. The mediums just not doing it for him. He's not having a good day. It seems like he's having a battle, and now he's no longer with that battle. I'm doing well right now. 2 green sectors. Personal bests. And the DRS as well. DRS, ERS engaged. The toe is so strong with the DRS and the ERS. Easy pass. Nearly 210. And yeah, now we gotta speed this up. We gotta get all the way near the end. Because you can see that gap. The gap to Giovinazzi is very close. But the one we care about is Russell. That was an easy pass. Pass Giovinazzi. You can see he's a far way behind now. The hards weren't doing it for him. But Russell is up the road. I've been gaining all this time, but we're on the last lap, and yeah, no, it hasn't really gone planned. Since my teammates held me up. I don't know if this can even be called teamwork because it didn't help me. I got so close. I think I needed like 2 more laps to catch up. No, like one more lap maybe. And you can see the McLaren was so far ahead of us. Like, we're only just leaving the first sector. We've just left it. Not just, but like, yeah. We're so far in front. And compared to the rest, yeah, ridiculous. I'm really pushing, I'm going all over the gap here. And yeah, you can just see in the little twisty section that the Williams could just pull away, whereas the green mean Puggle machine, it could not get anywhere close. The final sector and the first sector are the only sectors I could catch. And you know, yeah. It's a good result! Good result!
See you in Parc Fermé.
Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time?
Anyway, that will be it for this video, and until next time, goodbye.